It's that time of year. It is time for spring cleaning. Now, lately my home has just been a mess and I really just want to clean it. And so today's video, we are going to be talking about 13 of my spring cleaning tips. I also have the link to the full blog post below in the description box so you can get a hold of that. Without further ado, let's get to cleaning. I also, just like you, want to have just the taste of spring and have the clean and sparkly home that you are desiring. My home lately has not been kept up with for the most part, and life has just been a little crazy, but I think we need a fresh start and just start to get it back into some good cleaning habits again. So if your home is filled with clutter, collecting dust, does your home always seem like it's always dirty and desperate calling for a deep clean? Spring cleaning is approaching and making it the perfect time to say no to the stress and clean the mess. A thorough spring cleaning can be simply done by doing just a little bit extra work from your normal day-to-day cleaning and taking the few extra steps to do the hard things and clean the spaces to create a peaceful home. A thorough spring cleaning requires more effort into moving some products out of the way and just also scrubbing away, not just the decluttering. But a lot of tips that I have for you today are to show you exactly how to approach this, starting this project in your home, and also showing you the most common places that most people forget in cleaning their home and they neglect, and it gets gross. First of all, before spring cleaning gets here, let's make a schedule. The most important tip of having a spring cleaning checklist is to make a schedule for it. And so some people don't really like to make a schedule, they just jump right in. But also I make even just a short list to not forget certain spaces that are gonna get neglected. Some people like to do, it just depends on your life and your schedule. Some people can do a spring cleaning in 2 days. I know I need to space this out within 2 weeks and get a good thorough cleaning in all the nits and corners and cracks in my home. So maybe that might be a goal of doing 2 to 4 tasks per day. 4 is probably pushing it, but that might be some of the small things that we have on our list that we'll get to in just a minute. Tip number 2 for you is spring cleaning by room. Each room you will need to be prepared to clean all the surfaces, floors, and items. Taking it room by room is to have it completely one at a time to avoid partial. I'm really good at this, and I'm actually standing in the middle of our playroom and it is a complete disaster right now. We're also in the process of moving, so I'm putting all the toys in here out of my toy rotation so that I can kind of put it all in one space and organize it perfectly before we move to the next house. Side note of what I'm doing. But having start a project and finish the project by a deadline, because I'm one who's really good at this, starting projects and not finishing them, just so that you avoid all the messes. So start in one spot, finish in one spot, then move on to the next one. Tip number 3 is clean the most forgotten places in your home. Get most of your spring cleaning done by cleaning the spaces in your home that you will forget most. Some of the most neglected spaces you kind of only clean maybe a couple times a year, or you haven't cleaned in really long. So it might be deep cleaning your dishwasher plus the filter. If you haven't done this in a while, honestly you should do this at least once a month. I do mine like every 2 weeks, but it could get really gross. And so clean that out. Clean the vacuum vent trap, or vacuum out the vent trap in your dryer. Also, it's also good to clean these spaces. One of like proper maintenance of the things you have so it lasts longer, but also for your health. Like not just to look nice, just so your health. Cut all your long hairs that are tangled in the vacuum. Dust in hard places like ceiling fans, high ceilings, on top of cabinets and blinds. Clean the walls, especially your children. Oof, cleaning the walls is a task. So maybe leave that to one day, or when your children are out of the house and you're not having spaghetti that day. Clean the baseboard, vacuum couches, and lifting the cushions. Mattress cleaning. Hose down your trash cans and deep cleaning the oven and washing rugs. Also a good little hack when you are cleaning your trash cans is you put some essential oils on some face wipes, like cotton pads. Put those at the bottom of your trash can and then put the trash liner on top. It will help make a good scent in your home and be natural without it being all the chemicals and yada yada. Oh, tip number 4 is always to remember when you're cleaning is to clean from top to bottom. So when you start a project, all the dust and dirt is gonna fall. So you wanna make sure you just clean from the top and make your way down to the bottom so you don't have to reach. And as you are going through and doing the deep scrubbing, it is the perfect time to declutter. And I have a couple videos on how to prep to declutter and how to get started and get rid of the clutter and just have clutter control. I will also link those in the description box. Spring cleaning tips that truly make your home space incredible is by having less stuff. And it creates a new space by cluttering. There are so many reasons why you need to simplify your home, and freeing up that space can really help get the most of your time and energy by the things that you possess and to bring value and serve a purpose without having to take the time to manage the extra things in your home that you don't necessarily use. Decluttering your home is another important part of spring cleaning because I used to be so overwhelmed by my home, and honestly I need to do a thorough clutter as well, which I am right now in the process of moving. I feel like it's really good to do quarterly. I don't want to be a slave to my own home, but I want to be able to have my home work for me and not against me. So in the process of that, I just desire to be steward of the time I've been given. And if I'm spending so much time cleaning, I just feel like there's better things I could be doing in serving and glorifying the Lord, not just cleaning up mess after mess. Even though that's what I feel like I do all day. In a verse that I have in here is Colossians 3:23-24. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord and not for human masters. Since you know that you have received an inheritance from the Lord as a reward, it is the Lord Christ you are serving. So as you're cleaning your home, you're cleaning out your space. This is a home not to impress other people. It's a home to find comfort in and peace that is from the Lord. And I think taking care of what He's given you is a big role in that. And as you're doing it joyfully and working to and stirring your heart to glorify God as you do a spring cleaning. Number 6, we got air purifiers and allergies. Multiple air purifiers in your home and changing the air filters will be very beneficial in your home to create a cleaner space for those who have allergies like me, or who own pets, or even if you have babies in the home, especially with having a little under one. When they're so little, you just want to protect as much as you can. So cleaning the air filters thoroughly. Organize as you clean. If you're deep cleaning the space, if you feel like you need to organize a certain thing or create a better system for that, go ahead and do it. So you're just going room by room, cluttering and cleaning and just making the space as functional, serving a purpose, and having value as it should. Number 8, making the kitchen sink smell fresh. If you want a home remedy for that, a quick little side tip is dump 1 cup of baking soda in the drain, let it sit there for about an hour with running water, and then pour approximately half a cup of hot white distilled vinegar in the drain. And then we got tip number 9, deep clean wooden spoons and wooden cutting boards. Over time this gets gross, so being able to put your dishes in the sink and soak them with the distilled vinegar, and even I've seen people who scrub lemon on top of their cutting boards and letting it air dry for a little bit. We also use the mineral oil to help prevent the dryness of the board. And then we got deep cleaning makeup brushes. So I keep my makeup brushes for probably way too long. So either buy new makeup brushes if it's overdue, or find a remedy to deep clean the space as well so that you have a clean face. So you're not just spring cleaning your home, but also spring cleaning, giving your body a detox and cleaning what you should be. I always miss this one because it's something I don't think about, but when's the last time you machine wash your shower curtain? Yeah, that's a good one. And that just takes 2 seconds to throw in the wash. We got deep clean kids toys and toy rotation system. Okay, so right now we're in the process of moving, so my toy rotation system is going to be flipped upside down. So that's why I'm putting all my toys in here and organizing all of them. It's super helpful. This could be a great time to donate some toys, to get rid of toys that are no longer for the age of your children, or just creating a toy rotation system. I also have a link of that in the description box of how I do that, how I set that up, and how you can categorize your toys to satisfy your children without having to buy them every single toy in the world, because buying another toy is not going to satisfy them. But if you can rotate them in a way that makes them feel fresh and new and get excited about the toys that they've been given and be grateful for things they've been given, not just to entertain them, but to help them be creative and develop in ways that God has designed us to, then so be it. So cleaning and deep cleaning our toys and organized toy rotation system will be a very helpful way to get your spring cleaning and your home to be peaceful without stepping on another truck. And then lastly is spring cleaning. Make it complete with the smell of your home with essential oils or 100% beeswax, non-toxic candles, and just relaxing and being in that space once you have checked off all that you can in a good thorough deep clean. A lot of this has to do with not neglecting the spaces in your home. The list can go on and on, but before you go, know that you're not going to have a perfectly clean home, that you could have the longest list, but at some point you need to just stop. And you've done enough cleaning and just rest and be still and be super grateful and take in a moment of gratitude of how the Lord has blessed you with the things in your home and how you have stewarded your things to glorify Him. If you made it to this point in the video, I would love if you left me a heart in the comments below. I want to talk about kind of just like where I'm at with my home. I love being able to do all the spring cleaning and be able to just clean my space, especially right now because we're moving, so I gotta clean out this house before we go to the next one. I feel like the Lord's just been really working on me about how important our faith is. And I've been reading in Peter and studying that really well, and it talks about how it is written about tested genuineness of your faith is more precious than gold that perishes though it is tested by fire, so that it can be found to the result of praise and glory and honor at the revelation of Jesus Christ. And it is just, you know, again, of like what that is saying of how important your faith is. And more than gold, more than silver, more than all the things that now that we're talking about of items in our home or items in life, it is just all those things will perish, but your faith will not. It will stand, it will last. And I just think it's so important that we just focus on that and not get too caught up in the busyness of life, just prioritizing different things that don't really matter that much as my faith is. That's why I'm really glad that through spring clean I can find the time to prioritize being a good steward of what He has given me. So that's why it's good that I said at the beginning of this video to create a schedule or to plan out your space so that you're not spending all of one time in one space. You can make little changes here and there to help your space function for you. I just wanted to share what I'm learning about my own faith in the Lord is super helpful, but it's also helpful for you, that as you are in your home, you're taking care of your children, you are sharing with them the faith, and you're sharing with them the things that you are working through and what God is showing you, not just for earthly rewards, but to see the big picture and to do things to glorify God. I say that all the time with my oldest one, that we do all things to glorify God and we work at it with all of our heart, right? So we can glorify God. Right. I pray that you feel encouraged this week, and happy cleaning to you. Happy spring cleaning. I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. And as we always say, Jesus loves you. Bye.